After 2 whole months, countless sightings, and a number of failed rescue attempts, it seemed like this was the last chance to catch Daisy. After all, the dog had been on the run for weeks on end, with no signs of giving herself up. But when the 6-year-old Megan stepped up to the pooch, something incredible happened. In October 2016, German Shepherd mix Daisy got her lucky break. For that's when a family in Hollister, California adopted the pooch. But while her new owners no doubt thought they'd given Daisy her forever home, the pooch had other ideas. After just 2 days in her new home, Daisy escaped from her family's backyard. So the family contacted the Hollister Animal Lost and Found Facebook group for help. Of course, the community group vowed to keep an eye out for the lost canine. It wasn't long before sightings of Daisy started flooding the Facebook group. "Just spotted Daisy entering Ridgemark Park via George's," read one post from November 2016. "She stopped to look at me and continued and walked on her way into the park. She seemed weary but calm." Another one read, "Just saw Daisy next to the beat boxes and the orchard on Enterprise. She looked tired. She was pretty close to the road, too." However, despite the regular sightings, no one got close enough to catch the elusive dog. In fact, Daisy seemed terrified of people, even those trying to help her. On top of that, she didn't stay in one place long enough for anyone to gain her trust. She was in fight or flight mode, animal rescuer Deanna Barth told NBC. Barth and her fellow rescue team grew so frustrated with the situation that they even considered using a tranquilizer gun on Daisy. However, after deeming it too risky, they tried a number of different techniques. For instance, they tried using another dog to win her trust, but nothing seemed to do the trick. "We tried earning her trust with the same person trying to feed her daily. We tried using another dog to ease her fears too. She'll stay in the same location for about 3 days, enough for us to think we've established a pattern and set a trap until she moves again," Barth explained on Facebook November 2016. "All the typical things, like cage traps and baiting with smelly foods, not working," she later revealed. "Our only way to earn her trust was to get someone she might remember. That's when Barth decided she'd have to think outside the box." The animal expert discovered that another family had fostered Daisy prior to her adoption in Hollister. While there, the dog had formed a strong bond with a 6-year-old girl named Megan. Megan's mom, Karen Topping, fosters numerous dogs each year, but she'd never seen a relationship like the one her daughter shared with Daisy. Barth believed that Megan was the best chance they had to finally catch the runaway and bring her to safety. So, Megan and Karen made the 26-mile trip from their home in Morgan Hill to see if they could help with Daisy's rescue. At this point, the dog had been on the run for more than 2 months. Thankfully, the mother-daughter duo managed to track Daisy down to one of her favorite fields. But once they were there, Mom Karen wasn't sure how to tackle the attempted capture of the unruly dog. Curiously, little Megan knew exactly what to do. "She told me if Mom stayed in the truck, she would come to me, and I believed it," Karen revealed to NBC Bay Area. So, believing in her daughter's abilities completely, Karen let Megan do her thing. The proud mom looked on as Megan slowly approached Daisy and lay down in the long grass a few feet from the canine's face. At first, the dog looked cautious of the little girl, but after a few minutes, it seemed like something just clicked. It was as though Daisy had recognized her best friend. With her tail wagging, Daisy jumped up from the ground and approached Megan. She then sniffed around the little girl's face before allowing her to pet her. Next, the dog whisperer returned to her mom to get a leash and finally secured Daisy. It's safe to say Megan's mom was completely astounded. "I was just amazed," she confessed to NBC Bay Area. The whole incident also moved Barth. "It's hard to watch that video and not cry," Barth admitted. However, Megan herself didn't see anything out of the ordinary in what just happened. "I was just thinking whatever was meant to be, she told the news, and that was meant to be. Daisy returned home with the Toppings for some temporary quality time with Megan, but as the family only fosters dogs, Daisy would still need a forever home. Thankfully, Susan Domert-Hilden, part of Daisy's original rescue team, stepped up to adopt the dog. In her new home, Daisy would have plenty of company, including 4 dogs, 3 cats, and 1 white bunny. And given her affinity with children, the hound was no doubt thrilled to meet Hilden's 6-year-old granddaughter, Ava. In fact, because of her nature around children, Daisy may later work as a therapy dog. And while Daisy will certainly make many more friends, some people just can't be replaced. That's why Megan and her mom plan to keep in touch with the dog while she settles into her new home. It seems the pair share a special bond that will hopefully never be broken again. Please share with your friends and family.